Yes, that's correct. And Mark Zuckerberg has been very clear about his desire to be a supporter of and a participant in this change that we're seeing all around America, all around the world with this reform movement that Donald Trump is leading. Mark Zuckerberg, like so many business leaders, understand that President Trump is an agent of change, an agent of prosperity.
Is Mark Zuckerberg quietly reshaping his image and allegiances, or is he just playing politics to save his meta empire? What's really behind his recent moves towards the right and his surprising dinner with Donald Trump? Let's break it down. Welcome to the Revo Review. I'm Vince Revo.
Mark Zuckerberg going to Mar-a-Lago yesterday. I saw something, and then I saw a clip where he's talking, Tom, and Elon's like, somebody's like, hey, you think you can fight him? Elon, I have never seen, he's like, I will beat his any day, anytime, whenever you want.
Number one, the billionaire's evolution. Let's start with the fascinating transformation of Mark Zuckerberg. Once the poster boy for Silicon Valley liberalism, he's now starting to raise eyebrows across the political spectrum. But why? It might have something to do with his recent dinner at Mar-a-Lago with Donald Trump. Zuckerberg, the man whose platform banned Trump after January 6th, is now dining with him to discuss a national renewal. Now, I know that's a headline you'd probably never expect, but it happened. The question everybody is asking is why?
So Mark Zuckerberg called me. First of all, he called me a few times. He called me after the event, and he said that was really amazing. It was very brave. And, and he actually announced he's not going to support a Democrat because he can't, because he respected me for what I did that day. I think what I did maybe was to me, it was a normal response. But I was called by Mark Zuckerberg yesterday, the day before, on this same subject. And he actually apologized. He said they made a mistake, et cetera, and they're correcting the mistake.
Is Zuckerberg truly buying into Trump's vision for America, or is this a calculated move to protect Meta's interest from looming government scrutiny? Facing the fire, Zuckerberg isn't just evolving, he's under fire. Meta is being targeted on multiple fronts. Censorship hearings, Section 230 debates, antitrust investigations, and even lawsuits over the mental health impact of Instagram on young girls. This is a company under siege. But here's what's interesting.
I would not trust Mark Zuckerberg personally at all. I mean, to put it mildly there. But he's on this current long extended mea culpa apology tour. It's very odd, actually. I mean, this started really over the summer. He put out some statements acknowledging that Facebook was complicit in censoring the Hunter Biden laptop story from the New York Post back in 2020. And he said that he apologized for that. So he's been on this extended apology tour for a while now. I can't quite figure out exactly why he is doing this, though, to be honest with you.
Zuckerberg's letter to Congress earlier this year hinted at a shift. He publicly criticized the Biden administration for pressuring Facebook to censor COVID content. That's not something we'd expect from the same guy who poured Zuckerbucks into Democratic strongholds during the 2020 election. Is this a man who's had a genuine conversion, a change of heart, or is this survival mode? Either way, it's clear Zuckerberg recognizes the tide is turning, and he's trying to position himself as a key player in the next chapter of American politics. And there is a Musk factor, isn't there? Because don't forget, Elon Musk has his hand in this as well. But before we dive deeper, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts below. We value your opinion and want to hear about what you think about Zuckerberg's transformation. Do you think it's genuine, or do you think it's out of pure self-interest?
Listen, I understand there's all these other guys. Just so you know, I'm the youngest guy worth $200 billion in the world. Bezos in his 50s. Musk is in his 50s.
Bezos is 60s.
Gates is in his 60s, 70s. Buffett's in his 80s. So he's like, guys, I can also change.
Larry's in his 70s.
Larry's in his 70s. So he starts hanging out with jiu-jitsu guys, UFC guys. He changes. He starts looking at what's going on. And he's, by the way, one of the best things happens when your parents get a divorce, you learn about both families a lot when you're going through a divorce. Think about when you're the CEO, the owner of the biggest social media site worldwide, and both the left and the right are calling you, asking favors, and trying to run campaigns. You know what you learn? You'll learn both of them, how they approach you. Which one approaches you and trying to negotiate with you? Which one approaches you with threats? You understand what happened right there?
Of course.
So imagine you are learning, dude, these guys on the left are threatening me. What is this all about? If I don't do this, we're going to do this. The other side is just trying to convince me.
Yeah.
So one is trying to sell me, the other one's trying to threaten me. I'm not part of the threatening community. I build a freaking, I've done more in my life than any one of you guys has done combined. You 2,000 politicians combined don't have my net worth. What do you think? I brought a lot of value to the world here myself at a young age. So now he's evolving.
Moving on to Elon Musk. While Zuckerberg's moves might seem calculated, Musk is the wild card in this story. Musk has fully embraced his role as a disruptor, from buying Twitter to openly supporting free speech. And the dynamic between Musk and Zuckerberg is quite fascinating. What is Musk's warning to Trump? Don't trust him too quickly. Elon Musk knows that Zuck's shift might not be as genuine as it seems.
So I think him going there, and I guess it was is it Jim Miller? Is it the new guy that's the bald guy? Stephen Miller
Yeah.
is coming in and he's recognizing that
new.
Trump is an agent of change and prosperity and that Zuck wants to be a part of it. And so I kind of feel like, how do you think Elon's taking that where this guy's coming in there to
let's read it.
It's a high-stakes chess game, and Musk is making sure no one gets too comfortable. In this common sense revolution, we're seeing a shift towards this common sense revolution. Leaders like Elon Musk, Tulsi Gabbard, and even, yes, Mark Zuckerberg are starting to push against the extreme narratives that have dominated this last decade. What does this mean for you and I, for America? It means we're entering a new era where values like free speech, personal responsibility, and common sense governance are making a comeback. And while Zuckerberg might still have a long way to go to earn his trust, his recent moves suggest he wants to be part of this change. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. We're living in a time where sharp minds and bold voices are desperately needed to challenge the status quo. Stay informed, stay engaged, and keep speaking up. Your voice matters. God bless you.